Hello, good evening, Prerna and Zainab.
Good evening, sir.
All right, so in the last class, Prerna, we were discussing about the goodwill, I think, na? Treatment of the goodwill we were doing in the last class, right?
Yes, a hidden goodwill.
Hidden goodwill, yeah. Calculation of hidden goodwill.
Yes.
And I think in today's session, we need to start with the treatment of the revaluation, if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? I'm not able to actually recall whether which topic we were doing. And we were doing the hidden goodwill, no? Just a minute. Give me a moment. Do you remember the question number that we solved in the previous class?
Yes, of 113.
113. Okay. So we need to go further. Okay, so these are the questions. 113. I must have given you a few questions for the homework as well. So
Yes.
did I give 114 and 15 for the homework?
No, sir, 13 for
Till
homework.
13 I gave for the homework. Okay. All right. So just to revise the previous concept, let's start with question number 114. Okay, and once we are done with 114 and 115, 114, 114, 15 both are same. Okay, I think I have mistakenly copied and pasted the question on the next slide. Anyway, so let's start with question number 115. All right, so in this question, we need to calculate the value of the firm's goodwill right now. So do you think you will be able to solve it? Shall I give you 5-6 minutes to solve this question, Zainab and Prerna?
Yes, sir, but I haven't doubt in the 113 question.
You have some doubt with 113.
Yes.
Okay, just a minute. Just a moment. Okay, so let's just read this question once. It says Bhuvan and Shivam were partners in a firm. They were sharing the profit and the losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their capital is 50,000, 75,000. They admitted Atul on 1st of April. Okay, and his share is 1 by 4. Atul brought 75,000 as his capital. Calculate the value of goodwill of the firm and record the necessary journal entry for the above transaction on Atul's admission. All right. So, do you want me to solve this question or do you just want to ask your doubt?
Yes, I
Just
want to ask my doubt.
tell me the doubt.
Sir, when I'm calculating this answer, I am not
Mhm.
matching my answer with my book answer.
Your answer is not matching with the book.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think in that case, I will have to solve this question for you. Just a minute. What is the answer in the book? Could you please tell me the answer you have there in the book?
Yes, a hidden goodwill is 1 lakh and Atul's share is 25,000.
Okay. So let me solve this question. Okay. So the question is saying that their capital. Okay. And so let's just first of all apply the formula for the hidden goodwill. Do you remember the formula? Hidden goodwill.
Yes,
What is the formula? Tell me the formula.
capital of firm minus combined adjusted capital of firm.
Capital of the firm
Minus
minus
combined adjusted
combined
capital.
adjusted capital.
Yes.
Okay. So in order to calculate total capital of the firm, what do we usually do? We just multiply we just multiply the new partner's capital with the reciprocal of his share, right? So
Yes.
75,000 into 4 by 1. 75,000 into 4 by 1. This way you will get the total capital of the firm. And to find out the combined adjusted capital, since in this question again we don't have any profit reserve or loss, so what do we will do, we'll simply add the total capital of the both the partners of 50,000, 75,000. So 50 plus 75,000, it will be 1,25,000, right?
Yes, sir.
And by calculating this 75,000 into 4, how much you will get? Will get 3 lakh, I guess.
Yes, sir. 3 lakh.
3 lakh. Subtracting this, you will get 3 lakh minus 1,25,000, 1,75,000, right? So this is not the goodwill of the firm you are getting.
Yes, sir.
So this is the goodwill of the firm, na? This is the hidden goodwill of the firm. Now we need to calculate Atul's share in the goodwill of the firm. In order to calculate Atul's share in goodwill of the firm, we will just multiply 1,75,000 into 1 by 4, right? And we will
Yes.
get 43750. Is it the answer you are getting in the book?
No, sir.
This is not the answer. Okay, then
No,
tell
sir.
me the answer.
So when we adding 75,000 in
Mm-hmm.
combined business capital, when
Mm-hmm.
the answer is same.
If we, sorry, could you please repeat? If we,
Add 75,000 uh, Atul's capital.
mm-hmm.
When we also add as Atul's share, then we get the same answer.
So that means 43750 plus 75,000, and after
No,
this you will get the
in the combined adjusted capital.
in the combined adjusted capital. Uh-huh.
We have to add Atul's share.
Atul share of goodwill. That is
Yes,
what
sir.
you're saying. Okay, let me just read the question one more time. Calculate the value of goodwill of the firm and record the necessary general entry for the above transaction. Okay. They admitted Atul on 1st of April 2018 as a new partner for 1/4 share in the future profit. Atul brought rupees 75,000 as his capital. Calculate the value of the goodwill of the firm and record the necessary journal entries. Uh, I'm not sure why the question, why the book have such kind of solution. I think there seems to have some mistake in the book probably, or else I will have to confirm. So for the time being, please consider this as the correct answer for the time being, or give me some time. I'll check the book. All right, and I'll explain the solution in the next class. Either there will be some mistake in the book, or there might be some mistake that this is also possible that I might not have written the complete question in the PowerPoint itself. So I'll have to check for that. Your
The answer is
that
question is completed.
question is complete. So then there may be some mistake with the solution in the book.
Yes, sir.
But that for that purpose, I'll have to check the solution myself. All right. So let's just for the time being, let's consider this question as let's just consider the answer as the correct answer of this question. All right, Prerna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So this was question number 113. So let's move to the next question, 115. All right. Solve this question. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Zainab, you try this as well. Done, Prerna? Prerna, Zainab. You are still doing it, Zainab and Prerna?
Done.
Done, okay. Oh, tell me the answer you have got.
The goodwill is 1,40,000.
So just confirm, please check this in the book whether you are getting the right answer or not. We're getting the correct answer for this question, yes or no? Do you have this question available in the book as well? Prerna, you have this question there in the book as well?
I think no, sir.
No. All right, so no problem. Moving on to the next question. I'm presuming that you must have calculated it correctly. So let's move to the next question, 116. So this is a little lengthy question. It requires us to prepare the revaluation, partners capital account, and the balance sheet as well. So it says that in the question 116, it says that Madhu Vidhi was sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3. Their balance sheet is given. Land and building, machinery, stock, debtor, provision, bank is there. Then we have Madhu Vidhi, general reserve, bills payable on the credit on the liability side. Then it says that Madhu and Vidhi have decided to admit Gayatri as a new partner, and their new profit sharing ratio will be 2:3:5. Gayatri brought 4 lakh as her capital and her share of goodwill in the premium and cash. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 3 lakh. Land and building was found undervalued by 26,000. Provision for doubtful was to be made at 5% from the debtor of the debtor. There was a claim of 6,000 on account of workman compensation. All right, prepare evaluation account, partners capital account, and the balance sheet. What do you think, Prerna? Do you think you will be able to prepare the revaluation account for this question? You are able to recall the revaluation account, yes or no? Tell me quickly so that we can
Yes, sir.
decide whether I should do this or you can do it. Do you think you will be able to prepare the revaluation for this question, Prerna? If
No.
yes, no, okay. All right, then. So let me show you how revaluation account for this question will be made. This is how. First of all, let's prepare the format of the different type of account that question is requiring us to prepare. First of all, question asks us to prepare the revaluation account. So particulars, amount, particulars and amount. All right. So after the revaluation account question, we will be required to prepare the partner's capital account as well. So let's make the format for that as well. Partner's capital account. How many partners were there? Madhu, Vidhi, and Gayatri. And in this question, we will be required to prepare the balance sheet as well. So let's make the format of the balance sheet also. All right, everybody. So we need to prepare the revaluation account first of all. So let's do this. Let's just consider the value of the land and building first of all. So it says that in the land of building earlier, it was the book value of the land and building was 3 lakh. Now the land and building was found undervalued by 26,000. Undervalued by 26,000. That means there is a reduction in the value of the land and building. So tell me on which side of the revaluation account I should record this, on the debit side or the credit side? Tell me. Decrease in the value of the asset will be recorded on which side? Anyways, let me tell you. Any reduction in the value of the asset will be recorded on the debit side to building. Building undervalued by 26,000. Is that clear to you, Prerna? Prerna, is it clear? Yes or no? Prerna, am I audible to you? Prerna. Prerna, you're there now.
Yes, sir.
Your network was weak. I think
Yes.
it got disconnected.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So
Yes, sir.
I was talking about that building undervalued by 26,000. So we have recorded that on the debit side of the revaluation account. Then question says that provision for the doubtful debt was to be made equal to 5%. So now right now the provision that we have made on debtor is 10,000. Just tell me 10,000 is how much of 3 lakh? We need to make it equal to 5%. But this is right now it is 5% of the 3 lakh is how much? It is 15,000, right? 5% of
Yes.
3 lakh is 15,000, but we have only made a provision of 10,000. That means we have to increase the amount of provision as well. So that is a kind of loss. On the debit side, we will be recording this too. Provision for doubtful debt. We will increase the provision by 5,000. So it is going to be a loss. Next point. Next adjustment, it says that there was a claim of rupees 6,000 on account of workman compensation. So claim of workman compensation, do you think it should be recorded on the revaluation account? Yes or no? I think we shouldn't record this in the revaluation account itself. It will be recorded in the balance sheet.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So is there any other thing that we have to treat? I don't think we have any other thing. Land, building, machinery, stock. Uh, Goodwill of the firm is 3 lakh. Yeah, this is it pretty much. So what we will do now, we will, so this basically means we have a loss, right? We have a loss. 26 plus 5,000 is 26 plus 200. Yeah. So 26 plus 5,000, we have a loss. We will record this on the credit side of the revaluation account by loss transferred to Madhu and Vidhi. And this will be distributed among the partners in the old PSR. Their old profit sharing ratio was 2 is to 3 is to, sorry, 2 is to 3. Yeah. So that means 31,000 into 2 by 3. Why I'm getting the intuition that this I'm not doing. There is some mistake that I might be committing. Let me just check. Okay, so I'm not able to find any mistake. Anyways, let's just distribute it. 31,000 into 2 by 5, 12,400, and minus 31,000, this will be 18,600. Right? Do you have any doubt, Prerna?
No, sir.
No doubt. Now this loss will be transferred to the partner's capital account. On the credit side, we'll write down by, to revaluation account. 12,400 and 18,600. Yeah, 18,600 to the partner's capital account. And we need to record the opening balance of the capital account as well. So we'll write this as by balance BD. Opening balance of the partner's capital account is already given. So in the balance sheet on the liability side, you can see Madhu's capital was 5,20,000 and Vidhi's was 3 lakh. So we will record this here, 5,20,000 and 3 lakhs. All right. Then question is on the liability side, we have the general reserve as well. And since nothing is given there in the adjustment regarding the general reserve, so we can simply distribute it in the old profit sharing ratio, right? Right, Prerna? By Prerna, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
General reserve among both the partners, Madhu and Vidhi, and their old PSR. So 30,000 will be distributed in the ratio of 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. So 12,000 and 18,000, right?
Yes.
Then we have bills payable also. We won't be doing anything about the bills payable. On the asset side, there is nothing that we need to record in the partner's capital account. Now moving to the adjustment part, it says that Gayatri brought 4 lakh as her capital and her share of goodwill premium in cash. All right. And Goodwill of the firm was valued at 3 lakh. Okay. So what we need to do, first of all, Gayatri is bringing her capital and her share of goodwill premium in cash. So we will be writing this as by cash. Gayatri brought 4 lakh as her capital. So just a minute. 4 lakh, and this is for the capital, and he also brought goodwill that will be distributed among the sacrificing partner. So for that purpose, we will have to determine the gaining and sacrificing ratio of the partner, and apart from that, we need to calculate the Gayatri share in the goodwill as well. So Gayatri's share in goodwill. As the total goodwill of the firm is already given there in the question, we just need to multiply the total goodwill of the firm multiply with the Gayatri share. Total goodwill of the firm is 3 lakh, and in this we will multiply this with the Gayatri share. So Gayatri share is 2:3:5. That means Gayatri share is 5 by 10. So Gayatri's share of goodwill will be 1,50,000, right? And now we need to pass the adjustment entry. So for that purpose, we will have to determine the gaining and sacrificing ratio of the partner. Is that correct, Prerna?
Yes, sir.
Calculation of gaining and sacrificing ratio. So old PSR, sorry, new PSR minus the old profit sharing ratio. Old profit sharing ratio of Madhu and Vidhi and Gayatri. New PSR is 2 by 10, 3 by 10, and 5 by 10. But old ratio was 2 by 5 and 3 by 5 only. So sacrificing ratio, just a minute. It will be 10, 2 minus 4, that is minus 2 by 10. Then 10, 3 minus 6, that is minus 3 by 10. And for Gayatri, it will be 5 upon 10. So this means that Gayatri must be gaining and Vidhi is sacrificing. Madhu is also sacrificing. Okay, let's just do the journal entry now. The journal entry will be Madhu account will be Gayatri account will be debited. Gayatri account debit to Madhu account to Vidhi's account, right? That is 2:3. Will is there a sacrificing ratio? So that means 1,50,000 will be 1,50,000 into 2 by 5. That means 60,000 for Madhu and 90,000 to Vidhi. Is that clear? The general entry is clear to you, Prerna? Prerna, is the general entry clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So how are we going to record this in the partner's capital account? So I'll go to the Gayatri account on the debit side. I'll write down
Excuse
2.
me.
Yes.
Sir, I think building and land are credited because it is undervalued assets.
It is being undervalued. No? So when any asset is undervalue, on which side of the revaluation account we should record that? On the
Credit side.
credit side. Sometimes
Yes,
I
sir.
get confused.
Because
So
it is
just
asset.
because
Asset.
sorry,
It is asset.
an asset. Just a minute. Just a minute, friend. Give me a moment. But as far as I'm able to recollect, I think decrease in the value of the asset need to be recorded on the debit side. Prerna, are you sure about this?
Yes, sir. It is in credit side. It is in the value asset.
So it says that
No,
mhm. Tell me,
I think it is unrecorded assets now.
it is not unrecorded asset. See, let me show you. As far as the revaluation is concerned, this is the treatment. See, you can see this on screen now. A decrease in the value of the asset need to be recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account. increase in the value of the liability. See, any kind of loss will be recorded on the debit side. So when asset reduces, liability increases, or when there is unrecorded liability or profit on revaluation, all of these are recorded on the credit side. And any kind of loss, just like the, sorry, any kind of income, like increase in the value of the asset, decrease in the value of liability, all of these will increase the overall income of the firm. So therefore, it should be recorded on the credit side. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. All right. So now let's just propose this journal entry into the partner's capital account. It says Gayatri account debited by 1,50,000. We'll go to the debit Gayatri's account debit side. Just a minute. And write down to Madhu's account to Vidhi's account. 60,000 and 90,000. Right? And on the other side, by write down by Gayatri, 60,000 and 90,000. Got it? Is this clear to you? Is it clear, Prerna? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think we have recorded all the items, right? There is one claim only that need to be recorded in the balance sheet. So we are done for now. Let's move that. Let's just quickly finish it. Let's just find out the closing balance of the partner. So closing balance of the partner will be so Madhu's opening balance was 5,20,000 plus 12,000 plus 60,000. Subtracting 12,400 out of it, we will get the closing balance as 5,79,600 by, sorry, to balance CD 5,79,600. Then for Vidhi, 3 lakh plus 18,000 plus 90,000 minus 186,000. This will be 3,89,400. And Gayatri's capital is 4 lakh minus 60,000 minus 90,000. So 2,50,000. All right, everybody. Prerna, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's just quickly total it now. So 12,400 plus 5,79,600. This is 5,92,000. 5,92,000. This is 92,000. And 18,600 plus 389,400. This 4,08,000. and for 4 lakh. Done, Prerna? Shall we move to the balance sheet? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on the balance sheet, balance sheet we will first of all write down the capital of the partners. Madhu, Vidhi, and Gayatri. 2,50,000. Then 5,79,600 and 3,89,400. This will be transferred to the balance sheet. 3,89,400. Now we will total this. 5,79,600 plus 3,89,400 plus 2,50,000. You will get 12,19,000. All right, so this is the capital balance. Now we will have to look at the balance sheet. On the liability side, we already wrote the capital balances of the partner. General reserve is already distributed among the partners, so there is no general reserve. Bills payable is there, 1,50,000. So we need to write this bills payable. 1,50,000. Apart from the bills payable, if you're able to recall, we had one compensation claim was there. Na? There was a claim of 6,000 on account of workman compensation claim. This need to be recorded in the balance sheet as well. So workman compensation. This is a liability, 6,000. Okay. After that, we will move to the asset side. On asset side, we have land and building undervalued by 26,000, right? So land and building will now be recorded at undervalued price, land and building. Earlier it was at 3 lakh. Now it is undervalued by 26,000. So 3 lakh minus 26,000. Value will be 2,74,000. Then we have machinery was there as well, 2,80,000. Then stock 80,000. Debtors, we made a provision of 15,000. So now the debtor will be 3 lakh minus 15,000. That means 2,85,000. Apart from the debtors, we have bank balance of 50,000. Bank. Done. All right. Now let's just hope that both the sides of the balance sheet get tallied. 12 lakh 19,000 on the liability side plus 1,50,000 plus 6,000. So this is 13,75,000. And I don't think it is going to be tallied. There seems to have some mistake, but let's just do this. Minus 2,74,000. Sorry. Minus 2,74,000. Then 2,80,000. Then 80,000. 2,85,000 and 50,000. Balance sheet is not telling. I think we have committed some mistake somewhere. I'll have to check for that. There is a discrepancy of 4,06,000. Just a minute, give me a moment. Let me check the answer. Prerna, there's one mistake that we have committed in the question. That was about the revaluation of the building. See, in the question it says that the land and building was found undervalued. Was found undervalued means the value which is recorded in the balance sheet, sorry, in the balance sheet on the asset side, this is undervalued by 26,000. This means that the correct value or the correct market value of the land and building currently is 3,26,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no. So that basically means that there is increase in the value of the building by 26,000. So we made a mistake here, because of which the revaluation account, the profit that we calculated is also got also incorrect, and that same mistake was carried to the partner's capital account. So the balance calculated in the partner's capital account, that is also not right. And obviously, therefore, balance sheet is not telling. But since we understood our mistake, I think we will be able to correct it now. Do you think you will be able to correct the mistake now? Do you think
Yes,
you will
sir.
be able to do it on your own? Okay.
Yes.
So just do one thing. Let me just tell you the answer of the. Uh, I don't have the answer of this question right now. Let's just do one thing. I'll show you the correct solution of this question in the next class. Meanwhile, you can. Actually, one more thing. I think the workman compensation claim need to be shown in the revaluation account as well. We haven't shown it under the evaluation account, but I think the instead of the building here, we should show the revaluation account. Sorry, the workman compensation claim, because it is a liability now. So liability is increasing, so we need to record this workman compensation claim need to be debited as well, 6,000,
Yes, sir.
right? And instead of loss we will have a profit, but for that we will have to first of all record the building by building will building is increasing by 26,000. All right, so 26 minus 11 we will have a profit of 15,000. So this profit will be distributed among the partners, profit transferred to Madhu and Vidhi. All right, so you will do the correction now. I think you will be able to do it on your own now.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. So this is it for today's class. It took too long to finish this question. Uh, but anyways, since this was the first full-fledged question, so that's why it took us so long to complete it. But I'm giving you one more question for the homework. Apart from 116, you need to complete this by correcting the mistake, and then try 117 as well. However, 117 is little difficult comparing with the 116, but I still want you to try this question once. Okay, we will discuss this question in the next class. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just take the screenshot of the question, please.